Alright, so I have to drink 8 of these over 2 hours, one every 15 minutes. What I figured out that I should have done is not gotten my favorite flavor of Gatorade. I think this will ruin my favorite flavor of Gatorade for me forever, but wish me luck. Alright, lips are officially blue from the blue Gatorade and also blue raspberry frozen ice. What is it called? Ice pop? Ice something, I don't know. Originally the ones that I bought didn't work and I started crying because they're fruit pops and you're not allowed to have that. So my dad, thank you Dad, went out and got me some other ones and I was able to have a lot more laxative in Gatorade than I originally thought, but all I want to do is throw up. It's awful. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I didn't even finish. I had to take a half-hour break because I keep wanting to throw up and I've already taken a nausea med and you can only take that every 4 hours, and then I'm literally supposed to do this through the night, and the time that I'm most nauseous is 2 a.m. and that's when I'm supposed to take it. Really nervous about this whole thing, I'm not gonna lie. All right, it is currently, don't have my Fitbit because I took it off because we're gonna be going soon. It's 4 a.m. Low battery, I love when that happens. All right, we're back. So it's currently 4 a.m. I threw up at 1:30. That is like my witching hour. I don't really know, even know what witching hour means, but it sounds good. That's just the hour that if I'm awake, I am automatically nauseous. So I don't know if it's like my digestive cycle. I mean, I have nothing in there to digest at this point. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Got an hour and a half of sleep and then my body just woke me up at 1:30 even though I could have slept until 2 a.m. And since then I had that throwing up episode and have tried to down more Gatorade with laxative. I never want to see Gatorade again in my life. I'm just so sick from it. I'm so nauseous. I've called the emergency doctor twice now, just being like, I don't think I can do this. Do you have any other suggestions? He said one, to freeze it, which actually has been getting me through this last dose. I'm nowhere near where I should be, I'm not gonna lie, but my stools are like pretty clear and that's what it's supposed to be, is clear. So I'm hoping that it will be enough. I am 95% sure that I have pink eye in this eye now, which I woke up with yesterday morning. It is so red, it's so bloodshot, but just in that one eye. I thought it was because I hadn't slept well the night before, but then it would be both eyes, and it's just this one, and it's irritated and it's slightly blurry, and I just keep, you know, wanting to kind of, so that's just, it's never just one thing, you know, it's always multiple. So anyway, it's just really been a nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. I have had multiple breakdowns, especially like last night. I was just like, I can't do this. Like, is all of this gonna be for nothing because I've taken so much? And then I threw up. I don't know if you can hear my stomach gurgling, but I can literally hear the liquid moving from place to place. But yeah, that's really the update. We're doing really, really bad. I'm really just trying not to throw up. Hopefully this was all enough and I'm gonna be able to do it. And I'm really nervous for the more than an hour long car ride there, because I right now am going to the bathroom every like 5-10 minutes. So I don't think I'm gonna be done in, you know, an hour. So we'll see, but I'm not a happy camper. So anyone who like does this, like apparently you're supposed to get a colonoscopy every like 3 or 5 years or something when you turn a certain age. Yeah. All right, wish me luck. All right, so this is the day after. This is Saturday. I had my colonoscopy and my endoscopy yesterday, and boy was that an adventure. So I believe the last thing that I vlogged was at like 4 something in the morning. I can't remember if I had thrown up again, so I threw up twice taking the prep. I'm never looking at Gatorade again in my life. That was awful. It really did help to freeze it though, and I got a lot more down. I probably got only 80% down, and that was of the regular prep. That wasn't even of the constipation prep that I was supposed to take. I was supposed to take like twice the normal dose, and I didn't. I wasn't able to, but it was enough. And they were able to do the procedure. So the whole car ride there was really difficult because I wasn't allowed to chew gum. I wasn't allowed to If I really had to, I could have taken another anti-nausea med, but the nausea med really wasn't helping. The herbs that I had from the herbalist that really helped my nausea, was not allowed to take those. So not being able to chew gum is really tough, because I constantly chew gum. That is my nausea relief. I also get car sick. So the whole more than hour drive there, I was not allowed to do any of those things. So I just sat in the car, my dad drove me, and I just had my bucket buddy in front of me, and I have never done this before, but I was just like, had my AirPods in, I was just listening to music, because nausea is a distraction game. Like, you just need to keep yourself distracted so you don't focus on it, so you don't throw up again. So that was tough. And what was so sweet was that Periwinkle, our outdoor stray cat, I believe is my guardian angel, and he was here all night with us, and that was so sweet. Obviously outside on the deck, but he only ran away when my dad like came in. Anyway, he was outside on the deck until my dad like drove up, and then he got scared and ran away. So that was really sweet. It was just with me the whole night, watching over me. So then we drive down there, we get there. I literally go pee twice before they're like, oh, we need a urine sample. I haven't been drinking for the last several hours, and anything I was drinking, I've just peed out. Because you're not allowed to drink for 3 or 4 hours before the procedure. So I was like, okay. So I gave them like literally the tiniest droplet, and that was, thank God, enough. Because they have to do a pregnancy test. Just with any woman, they have to do a pregnancy test before the procedure. So basically they took me back, and they didn't let my parents come back. So I'm just sitting there back there by myself without my phone for like a long time, and getting super anxious about this. And I was just like, why can't my parents come back and just hang out with me and like try to keep me calm? And then they were asking me, there was one person on the right of me, one person on the left of me, constantly asking me questions, overlapping each other with the questions. And I kept being like, I don't know, my mom would know that question. You know, it's like 6:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I don't remember anything. I'm trying not to throw up. Like, it's a whole thing. So anyway, they put an IV in my hand, and they're asking me like all these questions, and I see the anesthesiologist, and it's just like a whole thing. And then yeah, finally they like wheel me away. They, you know, they put like, I think it's like EKG monitors on you, and I mean you have like a cuff on you. Like, it's just a lot. I was the first person of the day, so they roll me into the procedure room. They put also an oxygen tube in your nose, and I don't remember ever having that before. Probably in my last endoscopy I did, but I was like, whoa, this smells so weird. I didn't think this is what oxygen smelled like. And literally they were like, it smells like a plastic doll or something, and it does. And it's like the plastic tube smells awful. So anyway, so they start giving me oxygen, and they make me like go on my side, because you're getting the colonoscopy and they're not gonna like move your body, so they make you be on your side. They put a bite guard in your mouth, and I was like so nervous about that because I am nauseous. And it basically just opens your mouth and goes in your teeth, and then it wraps around your head. And then they were like, all right, so you're gonna start to get sleepy. And I was like, yeah, I'm like not getting sleepy. When I had my last endoscopy, they counted me down from 10. This one, they were just like, you're gonna get sleepy, and then you're just gonna be out. And I was like, yeah. And then I started, the room started spinning, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. And then the next thing I remember is, as I was waking up, I was like, did I just dream about someone talking about dating, or was one of the nurses talking about dating? And then I felt amazing. Last time I came on the endoscopy, I felt incredible. I think it's the laughing gas that does it for me. I am so happy. So I came out and I saw the nurse, and I started chatting, and I was just super chatty, and she was just like laughing at me because I'm a lot. And so they gave me some apple juice, and they had gluten-free cookies. It was incredible. And first she gave me a chocolate chip, and I said, you know what, chocolate like actually does not sit well with me. Is there anything else? She's like, oh yeah, we have like snickerdoodle or something. And so I had that, and it was so good. But yeah, they pretty much went out, got my parents, brought them in, and then just had me change and leave. And I was literally, if my mom was not there to help me change, she just kept being like, sit down. And I was like, no, I'm good. So I would like stand up, and then my body would just like sit me back down again. And then when I would sat down, I was like dippy, like side to side. I was like not staying upright at all. And then they were like, all right, you're good to go. And I was like, I don't think I can like walk. So my dad literally had to like hold me up, and I just like kept like dipping from side to side. It was wild. But yeah, I was so talkative. I kind of wish I'd like vlogged a little bit right after I was so talkative, because I was so much fun to be around. I was a blast. But yeah, and then we came home and I immediately went to sleep. And today has been really iffy because I have so much gas in my stomach. Like when they do this stuff, they like blow up your colon to like get in to see it. And so I have so much gas and it's so painful, and I was not expecting that, and so I've just been in so much discomfort today. Last night I still had like pink eye, super uncomfortable, and I think I might have transferred it to my right eye. So it was like I just wanted to scratch it, and so I kept touching it, and I was trying to keep like this hand on this eye and this hand on this eye, but then I kind of mixed them at one point, and oh my god, they were just so itchy. So that was really hard to fall asleep. So yeah, that was quite the adventure. I really did not think I was going to be able to do it. I didn't think I was going to be able to get the prep done. That was one of the hardest experiences of my life. Throwing up twice too was just awful. And the second time I threw up the prep, and I could just tell it was the prep. It was just so blue, and it was just like, oh my god, it was awful. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to take more, and I was so scared that it wasn't gonna be enough. Basically, there was no ulcer. They didn't really find anything. They took a bunch of biopsies, so those have gone away to the labs, and they will tell me more next week. But I didn't have an ulcer, which I guess is a good thing, but I really thought maybe my symptoms are from an ulcer, so still just waiting to hear back about it. My face is like honestly the clearest it's been in a long time. I have like little acne there, but the rest is really just scars that are healing, and I'm like, wow, maybe I should go on an all liquid diet more often because you girls looking good. But I've definitely lost a lot of weight and I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go back and lay down because that was about it for me for today. Tomorrow is my birthday and I don't feel good. So I'm probably not gonna be doing anything, but that is the update. That's the whole journey. Now we just wait for the results, and on Monday, today's Saturday, on Monday I have to go back on the really intense herbal treatment and start all over again, and that was making me super sick. So wish you girl luck. Hopefully I won't throw up, but we'll see. All right, hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will talk soon. Bye.